Hey guys, this is ThatOne Teacher, and on this channel we talk about placement process of companies so that you can get clear idea on how to prepare for interviews and what recruiters are looking for in their ideal candidate. Today we'll be talking about the placement process of Nielsen IQ. Few of my friends from different colleges work in Nielsen IQ, and this video is based on their experience. So let's start by answering the most important question. What is the package offered by Nielsen IQ to MBA candidates? Nielsen IQ offers 8 lakhs to 9 lakhs per annum to MBA students from Tier 2 and Tier 3 colleges. Not only that, candidates get to work for clients like Coca-Cola, Nestle, Procter and Gamble, Unilever, Walmart and many others. So they offer not only a good CTC to candidates but a ton of exposure and learnings. But getting into Nielsen IQ is not that easy because recruiters look for candidates with good analytical skills and strong command on tools like Excel. So a lot of questions, even in interviews, are focused on testing knowledge in these areas. So let's look at the placement process of Nielsen. There are 3 rounds. The first round is Aptitude Test. It has sections like Quant, LRDI, Verbal Ability. Refer your CAT and CET books to practice these sections. The second round was Case Study. It had MCQ and descriptive questions on Excel and data interpretation. The questions were like, let's say there are 2 pie charts of different years for the same set of entities. What is the percentage change in market share of entity A from year 2020 to 2021? While practicing for this round, focus on learning different types of charts, how to infer insights from them quickly with minimal calculation. To do that, refer your CAT and CET books and practice DI section from that. The next set of questions in this round were on Excel. The questions were on various formulas and functionalities of Excel, like what is the correct formula for VLOOKUP, how to create pivot table, etc. There are a ton of videos on Excel preparation on YouTube. Refer them for your practice. I will link some of them in the description below. The next round was personal interview. It had 3 different types of questions. The first set of questions were basic HR questions to know about the candidates. The questions were like, tell me about yourself, tell me about your internship, and what challenges did you face in your internship and how did you overcome it. If you want to know how I answered this question and how you can answer them, then check out my interview series by clicking on the I button. The second set of questions were to know how do you make decisions in your career. The questions were like, why do you want to do research and why do you want to work for Nielsen IQ? Nielsen IQ helps in generating insights from research, so you can answer both these questions in a similar fashion by highlighting instances in your career where you have done research. It may be a research for a project that you did for your college. For example, I will answer this question like this. During my internship, besides my role as a sales intern, I had a research project assigned by my college to find out the challenges that our company's customer faced and how can company rectify them. So I did primary research where I talked to 50 existing clients of my company to find out their opinion about our products, what feature do they wish our product should have, and how can we satisfy their needs better. I found a couple of areas where majority of the clients were unhappy and recommended steps to improve in these areas, which when applied would also generate new business opportunity for our company. I enjoyed a lot while creating my research project and it intrigued me to explore a career in research, and that's why I wanted to join Nielsen. Now, I was able to do this because I worked in a startup and it was relatively easy to talk to clients as compared to big companies. If that is not the case with you, then you can talk about research that you did on the challenges faced by internal stakeholders, that is employees. Or you can talk about research that you did in a competition or certification on research that you did and how it nudged you in that direction that you wanted to build a career in research, and that's why you wanted to join Nielsen IQ. The third set of questions were analytical. First, recruiters asked questions on Excel like why is VLOOKUP used? What is the advantage of doing data validation? And many others. Then the questions moved on to guesstimates like how would you calculate the daily sales of Maggie in India? Now, logic behind asking such question is not to get the right answer from you, but to test your analytical skills. That is, how do you approach the problem in hand? How do you break it down? What other steps do you follow to arrive at the answer? And is there any logical reasoning behind these steps? For example, while guessing the daily sales of Maggie, this is how you can approach the problem. Let's say India's population is 140 crores and 65% of population which is below the 35 years of age is the largest set of customers for Maggie noodles. So 65% of 140 crores is close to 90 crores. So 90 crores of population is below 35 years of age. Now this 90 crores also includes children below 7 years of age who might not be eating Maggie, at least not as frequently as the rest, so we can ignore their small consumption. Let's say these children are 10% of total 90 crores. That is 9 crores eliminated from our customer base. That leaves us with 81 crores of people between 8 to 35 years of age. Let's say as people get older, they eat healthier food and eat Maggie noodles less frequently. That is people above 30 years of age. We can assume their consumption might be once a month. So let's say 10% of people are about 30 years of age. That is 8.1 crore people eat once a month, which gives 0.27 crore daily consumption of Maggie noodles by people above 30 years of age. Rest, that is 73 crore approximately, people eat Maggie twice a week. So 73 crores into 2 equal to 146 crore units of Maggie are sold every week. This brings our daily count to 21 crores approximately. So 21.27 crore SKUs of Maggie noodles are sold every day. Again, the point is to not get the right answer, but the right logic. And that's what recruiters are looking for. So solve few questions on guesstimates whenever you are applying for research-based companies. You can find such questions easily on Quora and websites like Upgrade and others. And practice Excel formulas. Practicing both these sections will increase your chances of clearing placement process for any research-based company, including Nielsen IQ. So this was the placement process of Nielsen IQ. If you want to know how to answer questions like what are your strengths and weakness, then check out my video by clicking on the I button. And subscribe to the channel to get notified about a community post where we post about companies hiring MBA candidates. This is Harsh Ravlani. Thank you for watching.